What is happening? What's up with it? What's up with it? Listen, we about to get into it. This is JR Wisdom. I'm just coming in from outside. I ain't gonna fix my hair. I know you guys have been waiting. Am I looking into the camera now? I'm just making sure we good before we jump right into it. We're gonna start it out a little different, you guys. Last time you guys probably seen me, this was on the chicken wing and this was New Year's, I think, last time I was on this type of time. But we're gonna go outside. We're gonna take it outside today, man. I was at the spot earlier, but I decided to do it from the house today. So it's bright as hell outside, but we gonna talk some ish. Hit that like button. I don't want to be outside crying in front of y'all. The heads were real wavy. I just got from out of the wind. So we're gonna talk about this. Obviously, y'all been hearing it everywhere, but you're about to hear it from me. That's why you guys are tuned in. Shout out to everyone. It's a beautiful day outside. Hit that like button if you guys are just now tuning into the JR Wisdom channel, the JR Wisdom Experience. Hit that subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. So, wow, we got a lot of people in here. I might need to start going live. This time of day here. Definitely need to start going live, man. Shout out where everybody's at real quick. Just some housekeeping rules. Hit that like button, hit that like button. Shout out where you're from. Shout out where you're calling in. The link is pinned in the chat. If you guys want to call in today, make sure you hit the link is pinned in the chat. Shout out to KB. Shout out to Unruly Lion. Shout out to London Boy. Shout out to all my mods that's in the building. But we're gonna get right into it, man. Today is a beautiful day, man. Y'all saw the video. And if not, I'll show it to you guys here shortly if you guys actually really need to see it. If you guys really need to see it, I'll show it to you. But I'm pretty sure if you tuned in, you've already seen the video by now. So we all know what was going on with the whole situation with the Oscars and Chris Rock and all those things like that. Let me do this so you guys who don't know me, show a little bit of the eyes. Yes, it was fake. It was fake. Pete, it was fake. For those of you who don't know, this is like wrestling. You guys take everything seriously. It's just a soap opera. That's all these things are, guys. So I want you guys to know that. We all know the whole thing with Will Smith and him finally getting some nuts and trying to let him hang. But in the words of the great Charlie Murphy, if you slap another man, somebody's got to go. Back in the day, what he said, I challenge you to a duel. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's getting smoked. You know what I mean? But on national television, you're gonna slap another man and think that it's not staged. Like this isn't wrestling. Bro, this is wrestling. Hence the look at my thumbnail, guys. For those of you who probably just clicked on this video and didn't look at the thumbnail. If you've ever seen those competitions where people are like slapping each other back and forth, they're sticking their face out a lot of times. The hands are behind the back. Check the body language. Chris Rock stuck his face out like this, smiling. Uh-oh. This is the Oscars, guys. We know that Will Smith is Hollywood royalty and all this stuff, right? We know this. But there's no way in hell that those people would have let that fly, would let that fly. Those people aren't going to let that fly. You're gonna it's obviously we hear about the Oscars is so white. You guys know about the Oscars is so white, all that stuff going on, and it's been a thing. So now all of a sudden, on the night that Will Smith wins to my understanding, unless some of you guys can correct me, unless it's not his first Oscar, he wins his first Oscar, and I see you, Dave, man. I'll bring you on here shortly. Let me get my piece off. Y'all guys feel free to call and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't, man. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. This whole thing that's been going on for 6 years now, hashtag Oscars so white, and on the night of such a huge, figure in Hollywood, Will Smith, to win his first Oscar, he's gonna go up there and, just act a fool and use profanity and slap another black man in front of the world and walk off smiling. Look at the thumbnail, how Chris Rock is smiling when he's walking up, man. Like, come on, man. He didn't sound. These are actors. You said in the unedited version, Will Smith did not sound like he was kidding. I don't think he sounds like he's kidding in his movies either. These are both actors. You know, these are both actors and things like that. If you think that something like this would just be allowed to happen and him to walk off and things like that, we get it. Not fake. You guys that say that are the same ones that say that wrestling isn't fake either. But I can understand it, man. You're entitled to your opinion. You know, that wouldn't fly in front of the world. He's just gonna walk up casually and just slap him, walk off. Because who slaps a man and just turns their back on him? Man to man. How many of you guys would do that? Would you slap another man and not expect retaliation and just walk off and go back to your seat? Like just his whole disposition of slapping him. Like, I mean, I get it. You would rather have a man punch us than slap us, because slapping is just like, you gotta go, man. You gotta go. I'm surprised that you thought that was fake. Everybody from CNN to the New York Post, even the Academy is talking about what they're going to do if they will allow Will Smith back. You can believe what you want to believe, man. Like I said, I would say some stuff here, but I don't want to get my channel banned. You know what I mean? I would start getting on some broader topics like the government and things like that, but I don't want to. I don't want to get into that, man. But you guys believe in wrestling and fairy tales and comic books and you know, all this, putting Noxzema up your booty, like Paul Mooney says, and all this stuff. That work miracles. You know, is everyone in on it? I mean, everyone's in on a lot of stuff, right? Everyone is in on a lot of stuff. In my estimation, are they not? World's been fooled so many. Man, let me not get on that, man. We not get. This isn't the woke hour, even though you may say what I'm talking about is like some woke stuff. You know what I mean? He didn't press charges. Let me show the video. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like another one of y'all favorite YouTubers, how they do it, where they play the video and they show it to you on camera, and then you're like, because Facebook. Now watch. All of a sudden, that whole thing. All of a sudden, when you see it everywhere, then as soon as you get on to go look it up, it's like it disappeared. Let's show the video here. Let's show the video. Sit tight, guys. I know it's got to be somewhere. Everywhere you look, Oh, right, the glare. Yeah, I'm probably assed out anyway because I got the glare. I'm probably gonna have to turn the camera. I'll turn the camera where it's in the shade. Here, once I find the clip. Everybody's in on it. You think it's so much stuff that goes on in this world, and so many people believe it, and you're just like, Jared, are they all in on it? There's something wrong. Yeah, something wrong with y'all motherfuckers. Y'all think everything's fucking real. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. As much as, viewership, the Oscars, you think the Oscars hasn't been sucking the past few years? The Oscars has been in a slump for the past few years as far as viewership. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I might be lying. But those of you who watch, are all into analytics and stuff like that. He stuck his face out like this. Got some cornballs in the hood, I see. All of a sudden, wait up. All of a sudden, when you see videos like, here we go. Here we go, guys.
All right. That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Oh, wow. Wow.
Guy walks off.
Will Smith is smacking out. Wow, dude. It was a GI changer. I'm going to, okay?
This is the Oscars, guys.
Oh, okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
Facts.
Okay.
Let me remind you again. And you probably say Trump has done some Trump has done worse, GR. Trump has done much worse. Listen, man. The Fresh Print, like, come on, man. You think this man who has, I don't know, man. How long we been going? Let me bring on my first guest here, man. Let me see what we talking about here, man. What's up, man?
But JR, it's all fake. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the situation, Dave? What's happening?
I honestly thought it was a joke when I first saw it on social media. I could have swore it was fake. I thought it was fake, but I slowed down the action. I think real feelings were meant, and I think ever since they went kind of public on the relationship, and the disrespect that his wife has given him on public, I think it's just everybody kind of hopping up on him, putting pressure on him, and from the manosphere, and saying that he's like a simp. You know what I mean? I think he had no choice. He kind of, I think he knew he was going to win that award because he won the award shortly thereafter, right? So he's like, you know what? I got green light to, go ham on this guy. So that's what he did. Went ham on this dude. He said, what you going to do? I'm the man of the hour anyway. So, and then he got into the, oh, look, I'm so sensitive. And he was crying and all that. And so think about the psychology of that from the woman's perspective. Oh, what a man, JR. Oh, look, not only did he stand up for his woman, he also had that sensitivity. He's a complete man. This and this and that, right? So I kind of see it from that perspective. It was totally unscripted because even like after he got smacked, Chris Rock did. He tried to get it together. Like you could see he got concussion. I play football, so when you get rocked, you're like, whoa, you didn't even know where you're at. I think he was seeing little stars, and he's like, holy shit, that really happened?
What do you think about, like, because somebody did like a close-up and said there was like padding. Let me know if my audio was off too.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
They said something about, they zoomed in and said there was like some padding or they put like something on his face.
I don't know, man. I don't think so. My wife thought, he smacked him with his fist, but the way he just went whack, and you could even feel that hit, like it thumped. It thumped. If you really hear it, you can hear the thump. Like if you hit somebody, thump. Like almost like if you're socking up like a meat, like kind of like Rocky, you go thump, 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 like a punching bag. You could hear that when he hit him.
Right.
And then you can see everybody else's reaction, like from other stars, like, did that really happen? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Right. And that's the reason why I don't think it was staged. I think it was real, and I think so much pressure was already on the guy, Will Smith, for his open relationship with his wife. But it is what it is. But to me, it's like I told my wife, like,
hey Dave, wait up a second, Dave. Wait up. Hey, is the audio? Is that my audio?
No, you're good. You're good. I can hear you.
Yeah, it sounds distorted on my side. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second, man. Hello? Let me know. Does it sound? I'm gonna bring Dave back on real quick. Does it sound distorted? Does the audio sound distorted on you guys' side? Because I'm hearing feedback. Let me know in the y'all hear an echo? Y'all hear feedback? Okay, so you guys do hear feedback. Okay, I'm gonna bring him back on and see what happens. All right, go ahead, Dave. Say something.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, you're good now. Okay, we're good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, there was some feedback. Go ahead.
And I think I left off was like just talking basically all that thing that had happened with him and his wife and having their basically their private life living public, right? Especially coming out and his whole wife kind of disrespecting him and you know the whole manosphere kind of saying he's a simp and all this stuff. I think it just put all the pressure finally, and he just kind of broke. I think dude just broke, and he kind of said, "Look, I think I'm gonna win the Oscar." Somebody had to tell him, "Hey, you're gonna win the Oscar." So he's like, "Well, screw this guy. He ain't gonna be talking to me like this, respecting me." And then like everybody, it's like, oh, all the women that I was talking to is like, "Oh, look, he stood up for his wife and this and that." It's like, okay, how come his wife wasn't standing up for them and talking all that smack about him? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and then the way he started crying after the fact, after he won, and he got all emotional. So you got the violence of the man that's going to stand up for his lady and defend his honor, and then you got the sensitive man that he's crying in front of everybody. So you can see both faces of the same coin, right? But to me, it's like, how do you defend a woman that has no honor?
Yeah. Yeah, that's willing to do all that and put you out there. You know what I'm saying? And just say, I don't know. There's a whole different dynamic with that, but
that's the way I see it. And then the other thing too, Jr. It's like, if you don't want your private life to be out there, don't be saying it, because then everybody's gonna criticize you. It's just the way it is. That's just life, right? Everybody has those relatives. They say everything about the relationship, and then they get upset when people criticize them. It's like they'll be putting out your laundry out to everybody can see it, right?
Gotcha.
Keep that stuff, private. That's why it's called your private life.
Gotcha, man. Hey, man. Well, I appreciate your feedback, Dave. Where you calling? Tell everybody where you calling from.
California, man.
What part?
Southern California, Orange County.
Orange, shout out to the OC. What part of
OC? Santa Ana.
Santa Ana? Okay, bet. I used to live in San Gabriel Valley out in LA.
Yeah, close to Anaheim.
Yeah, Anaheim. Yeah,
so.
Not Barry and all that. Yeah. Disneyland. Yeah, I got you.
All right, JR. Keep it up. Right, man. Take it easy.
Hey, be easy, man. Later.
No, bye.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. I don't know, like the audio. Am I clear now? Let me know if I'm clear. Because you guys said there was some echoing earlier. I don't know what happened with that. I'm outside and I don't have on headphones, which I get it. I'm not a professional streamer, so it is what it is. I think we got another caller coming in here. I got my brother from my hometown hero right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to bring him on here. But before I bring you on, Shady, man, I'm just gonna run through some of these comments, man, real quick. We got 108 in the chat, man. Get the likes up. Hit that subscribe button, guys. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. We're talking about the Will Smith, Chris Rock, Jada Pinkett Smith situation. That the slap heard from around the world. I call it the Oscar hoax. We got a difference of opinions. I'm welcome to hear. You said my audio is very off. Damn, let me see what I can do with my mic then. Shit. You go into the settings. So sorry it sucks like that, man. I got the audio, you can do the speaker. Let me know if it sounds different for you guys. Trying to adjust my audio to give y'all a better experience. You know, I don't really go outside. Next time I'll bring my mic out here. You know, you guys know I got the Mac now. I got the Mac, so we about to come in with some better quality. Clear audio when you're solo. Bet. Hit that subscribe button. But yeah, you know, we got the whole alopecia. I think you know, some folks made some good points that you don't know. Obviously, you guys don't know what goes on. This goes for any couple, whether you're, you know, you're married, you're in a situation. What you see, what you put out there is not really what goes on behind closed doors. The arguments, you know, the beaters are being put on, you know, and you don't know what this woman, regardless of what she puts on and judging other people, so on and so forth, and the entanglements and all these things. You don't know what that woman's going through behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? I still don't say, you know, the shit still, as a man, to let another man slap you in front of the world, bro. I can't see it. How they say, I can't see it with a Hubble telescope. You feel me? 120 watching. I'm just checking real quick, guys. We got to get this up to 100 likes, man. We got 88 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It's 123 watching, 88 likes. Get it to 100 likes real quick, guys. Bringing on my next guest. It's my homie from my hometown. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see what he talking about here. We see more. Private chat. Sounds good on my end. Bet. Yeah. Shady, what's good, brother? Talk to me. Wait. You on mute. Unmute yourself, bro. Unmute yourself.
What's going on, brother? You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's happening with you?
What's going on, man? Congratulations on your success, first and foremost.
I appreciate you, man.
What I want to talk about is we looking at it, is it staged, is it not? I mean, I looked at it like at first, you know, I'm thinking maybe they planned that.
Yeah.
But when Chris looked so, he didn't know what to do next. You know what I mean? Like he kind of was stunned. Like, did that just really happen?
Yeah.
So that's what kind of had me looking like, well, maybe he didn't stage it. And then of course all the crying and everything that Will did afterwards, I was like, you know, I don't know which way to go. But what kind of got me at really what I'm looking at is, all right, everybody's talking about, you know, defend black women. I get it, right? However, you know, what we just saw was two titans of industry, right? As far as we can remember, we always knew Chris Rock and Will Smith. How they handle a confrontation was to physically attack each other. You know how many of us defending black women or defending our woman for something as small as that are locked up or dead?
Yeah.
Like, what message is that sending? Even if it's fake, it's even worse. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna get two titans of industry to do that on TV. So it's like, man, that's how they can pull your strings like that. That's horrible to think it's fake, right? And if it's real, it's still bad. It's like, man, you Will Smith and that's Chris Rock. That's the best y'all could do. That's the best you could do. So when Will Smith tried to tell another young brother, think before you act, you can't say that no more.
Nah.
You can't say that no more. You can't educate you can't, you know, mentor no young black male, because that's what we're trying to tell them to do. Don't let your emotions get you in a situation you can't get yourself out. What you just showed on live TV, had that been anywhere else, you would have been either in jail or you've been shot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for words. Now, he didn't go up there and smack Jada on the ass. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do something where you got to defend. Like, these are words. And you a grown man, titans of industry, y'all in the celebrity limelight, and this is what you do? And then you want to cry about it later. It's like, bro, it's kind of late for that. Yeah, we understand that, you know, you've been going through, but you chose your woman. You chose to continue to stand by your woman. So any flack that you've been getting behind that, that's on you. You can't cry about it now.
Right.
You know I'm saying? The entanglements and all that, it's you chose to stay there. Granted, you know, me or you might not have stayed with that situation, even if we had an open relationship. The fact that Jada chose a mentally unstable young man, that's on her. You know what I'm saying? Because if Will had done that, if he'd have chosen a mentally unstable young woman, one of Willow's friends,
there we go.
Will would have ate him alive. So
there we go.
You chose to stay there. After disrespect, and you sit there and saying, Will's like, well, the industry just expect you to take it. No, Will, you chose to stay there. You could have been like, you know what, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is a comedian. This is Chris Rock. Chris Rock get on everybody. Had that had been a white man, would you have done the same thing?
Yeah,
or did
that's
you
a
think
good one. There you go.
Did you think it was okay because this is a black man?
Yeah.
Right? You know? So it's like the message that he sent made me, you know, regardless of, you know, defending his wife, because, you know, I might understand that if that was my wife, you know what I'm saying, you joking in front of her and she feeling something, I might get that. However, this is how you handle that. You know what I'm saying? There was no class either way.
How would you have handled it, Shady?
I would have talked to him outside the state. Now I might have still slapped him, but it wouldn't have been on camera. You know,
exactly. All you had, you could have just said, "I'm gonna see you after the show."
Right, and then
just
depending on how he responded to that, he might have got slapped right then and there. You know how it is. You talking to a man trying to explain yourself. Why would you do that? You know, da 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 da. And he, you know, he feeling some type of way. You might have put hands on him then. I know you. You probably wouldn't have done that unless that man had done something way offline. I don't think you would have done that on live TV either. You would have been like, okay, I'll see you afterwards.
Yeah,
I'll see you afterwards. And that way, nobody can play this over and over again. It's your word versus his, and you would have handled it like some men.
Yeah.
Because Chris Rock would have been like, oh, I didn't know it was that serious. You'd have like, well, it is. She feels some kind. You could apologize. He could apologize to Jada behind closed doors. Never would have seen none of this.
There you go.
You said, I'm in my feelings because of everything that's happened with Jada in you know, past history, and I'm gonna slap this man, black man, tight of it. Just Chris Rock ain't nobody.
Black man got kids. You know what I'm saying?
So his kids seeing that, your kids seeing that, every black person in America seeing that, and we respect Will and Chris as they've been with us forever. Yeah. So that's how you gonna show black men how to handle their problems. I'm just slapping. You know, your words hurt my feelings, so I'm gonna slap you in front of everybody. Yeah. And you know what made me think that it wasn't fake? So if you watch that video when he's sitting back down, and I forget the young lady's name, but she was in Black Panther.
Young Lupita, whatever, Young or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, you got it. Lupita.
So you see her face change when he's talking. Like at first, Lupita's like, you know, I think this is a joke, but when he, you know, yelling out, "Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth," her whole face changed, and I'm like, I'm thinking about that, looking at that black woman, like even she didn't think that was cool. So it's not about defending black women. She like, damn, dude, you doing this in front of all these white folks?
Right.
Really? This what we doing in front of, and that's what I'm saying, whether it's fake or not, it's a bad look. It's a bad look.
For sure.
Because you ain't never seen no white folk get up there and slap somebody.
Nah. You seen kissing and all that, you know, kissing and all
crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You never seen no violence come on, and it's not just, these ain't no nobodies. This ain't, you know, somebody who's, you know, nominated for their first award ever, ain't been in the industry that long and still dealing with the raw emotions of being in the spotlight. Well, you've been in this for 30 years. So you telling me now, after 30 years of being in the spotlight, you ready to slap somebody? Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's a bad look, man. You know what I'm saying? To make him look real weak. And like I said, if it's fake, it make both of them look weak, right? Because y'all coons for letting y'all do that on live TV if it's fake.
You cut a check or whatever. Yeah.
I don't even know how. I mean, some people say that Chris Rock handled it well. Some people say, you know, they redid it. I don't know. Like you said, I don't know if I would let a man slap you on TV.
Nah.
And just been like, I'd have pushed him down the stairs or something. You know what I'm saying? Kicked him in his back or something. You wouldn't have been able to just.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been strutting to your diddy bopping. You would have been diddy bopping to your seat.
No, it'd have been on live TV in front of everybody. And like you said, I got kids. So my kids just saw me get slapped on TV. No, I got kids. Yeah. So I don't know, man. You know, that's my opinion on it. You know, I just feel like it's a bad look, whether it's fake or not. You know, I feel like that man has reached a. Let's think about it like I feel like Will has reached an emotional
breaking point.
You know.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like by him choosing to stay with Jada, he got to accept it. And I mean, it's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now we seeing a broken man on TV, like, because all that crying after that, man, nobody want to hear that shit now. Nobody want to hear you cry. Nobody want to see you crying and snotting and all that. Too much you want to be a vessel of love. What was that vessel of love shit when you slapped that man in the face?
What do you say? Love? What do you say? Love will make you do strange things. What do you say?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, he said yeah. That's paraphrasing about the same thing. He said, "Love make you do strange things and all that." Yeah, you damn right. Disrespect and love make you do crazy things. Because if you still stay with that woman, I don't know what kind of love that is. Maybe I think, I was thinking about it. Will has probably been obsessed with Jada since the 90s.
Yeah.
He just, and no matter, even they have the open relationship, he just don't want to be without her. And then maybe it broke that man. I don't know. It's sad to see, man, because I respected Will, and it's just, he keep going downhill. And this to me, like, man, you can't tell me, you an iconic black man, an iconic black family, and what I've seen from you over the last 2 years is an embarrassment to black families. And
you said, so repeat that again.
I said what I've seen over the last 2 years has been an embarrassment to black families.
Dang.
He was an iconic black family for years.
Facts. Yeah.
And everything I'm seeing, because whether you choose to live an open lifestyle or not, that is not from anybody. Nobody should know that. Nobody should know you live in a, you know what I'm saying? Because that just opens you up to what we seen. It's like, it's disrespect. No matter how you say, well, that's just how we live, can't judge another. Yes, you can. You can judge another man. You're like, look, you can't even control your woman. Your woman is out there picking the wrong person, taking advantage of mentally unstable people, and now he blasting that all over the place. That's not how you conduct business. Like if you were an athlete, like I was telling somebody else today, and it may or may not be right. So if you got athletes like LeBron James and all that, I'm sure they didn't probably stepped out on their wife. But you ain't never gonna hear about it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They got enough sense to choose the right person. And even for Will, if they live in an open marriage, if they have an open marriage, you ain't never heard nobody come out at Will. So why Jada can't choose right? That's just my opinion on it, man. I feel it's tragic at this point because, like I said, these ain't just some nobodies. This is Chris Rock and Will Smith. These are household names. I don't care if you don't watch movies. I don't care if you don't listen to comedy shows. Every person in America know who Will Smith and Chris Rock is, whether you're white, black, Hispanic, or not. That's why it's such a big deal. And it's embarrassing that you got two black men. That's how they handle their beef. I don't know what Denzel or Tyler Perry said to him, but I'm sure it was like, brother, straighten up. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to boycott the Oscars a couple of years ago with your wife. Now you get on there, you win your first award, and you slapping people, you slapping black men in front of the whole world. If you look at your timeline, you got news agencies questioning his relationship right now, questioning him and all that. It's like, bro, that looks bad, fam. But anyway, man, I ain't gonna take up your whole broadcast, man, because I just feel like, it's just an embarrassment for black people.
Yeah.
Because you think about Will Smith for so long was a role model to so many black men, and that was the ideal, picture of what success was in Hollywood. And then within a few short years, it's just like, damn, if that's what success is in Hollywood, I'm good. Indeed. So luckily we still got Denzel. Denzel still holding the torch for everybody. But
yeah,
gotta say, I trust them new niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Trust these new niggas.
For sure.
Anyway,
bro.
man,
let everybody know where you calling in. Where you calling in from tonight, bro?
I'm in Florida, baby. I'm down here in the sunny weather.
Down in Florida. You in South Florida?
No, Central Florida, near Orlando.
Orlando, okay, got you. Near Orlando, got you. Say less. As always, bro, I appreciate you coming on, man, giving your opinion always on point. You know what I'm saying? And God willing, we'll have you on here soon.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate the love, man. Like I said, congratulations on your success, brother. Keep going, bro.
Already. Yeah. All right, bro. Later. Yeah. Yo, there you have it, man. Like, but when you open your matter of fact, real quick, we had another guest on, but I guess they felt they got scared or something. You know what I'm saying? If you scared, that's cool too. But guys, hit that like button, man. As usual, shout out to all my mods. You guys working hard. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all keeping things intact. We got 279 people watching. Yo, it needs to be at least 200 likes on this video, guys. 200 likes. You guys know I don't be talking about contemporary topics. I just be talking about buns and, the discrepancy with y'all dudes scared to talk to women and the fuckery that goes on. So, this is new for me talking about stuff like that. But I appreciate, how many people showed up to, see my beautiful face this evening. You know what I'm saying? White folks would have been saying, look at those thugs. Wow. It's weird that everything has to go to that, but you know, you're gonna embarrass me in front of company. You're gonna embarrass me in front of company. That's what it come down to. You're gonna embarrass me in front of them people. You know, why is that, guys? 200 likes, man. 200 likes. Hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think like whether you think it's real or fake or not, man. You know, my man said he just had a good point just now. Like, you wanna look at it as WWF or someone you know, two grown men, another grown man being slapped by another man in front of his, you know, where his kids gotta watch. You know what I'm saying? Is in terms of somebody said about the after party, is there's gonna be an after party after. You're gonna see this dude. You're gonna see him backstage. You know, it's nothing to walk backstage and check my man. You know what I'm saying? But I guess everybody handles things different. But as Seti said, that does set a precedence where you try to set an example, you know, as, you know, Will Smith is supposed to be clean cut. He's supposed to be someone that you idolize, that you try to emulate, you try to walk in, you know, his path. But, you know, for him to get on some Denzel type Training Day stuff, you know what I'm saying? Nah. And once again, you know, like I said, he made some good points. If he wasn't a brother, would he have done that? If it was Bill Maher, or if it was Seth Rogen or one of these guys up there making a joke about her, would he have done the same thing, or would he have laughed at all? At the end of the day, things that make you think, man. Things that make you wonder, like, would this have gone down if it was, you know, anyone else? And sorry to make it about everything. This is America. All you tuned in from around the world, everything's about race in America, regardless. And even if you don't make it about race, it's about race. But JR, you're perpetuating it. I'm not perpetuating nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know, it's. I'm not saying it's the way it is, but the goal is to set an example. It's about setting an example, and you know, basically encouraging the youth to not lead with emotion, especially men. And that's what y'all know. I talk about that all the time on my channel. You know what I'm saying? I talk about men being in. I mean, once the sooner that you're in control of your emotions as a man, you've ascended to that point where when dealing with women or just with dealing with other men, men should not argue with other men. And I get what Will Smith did in terms of addressing things. You know, if you're gonna make your move, but you need to be prepared for whatever comes with it. I'm not saying what he did was right, but in the standpoint of being able to you not argue, not everything is solved with force, everything is solved, you know, with the mind. Whether you're dealing with another man's, you know, especially another man that looks like you, everything doesn't have to turn to gunplay violence and things like that. You know, you're gonna see this dude. And I think it's more important than what happens backstage or what, you know, in terms, these are comedians. You're in the front row, you know they're gonna talk about some stuff like that, man. But I don't know. I don't want to bore you guys. But once again, man, you know, if anybody before I get up out of here, you know, the link is pinned in the chat if anybody wants to give their opinion on the situation. Pretty sure everybody tuned in wants to hear, you know, what you guys got to say. If anything, get those likes up. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything, guys. You know, if you guys want to see more content like this and me talking about more contemporary issues, you know, we got the chicken wing communion podcast coming. I'm gonna be launching more of those where we'll be talking about, you know, hot topics like this. And if you guys want to see more of this, please let me know in the comments below. I think we beat this thing to death. You guys have had this beat over your head as well with the whole entanglement and Will Smith and Jada and the alopecia and the August Alsina and the mental health and, you know, being dragged and the temptations, you know, 328, stuff like that. It's been beat over your head about how you should conduct yourself in these situations. And unfortunately, man, yo, shout out. Hey, I appreciate all you guys, man. We hit 200 likes, man. We hit 200 likes in 40 minutes. Shout out to you guys, man. Yo, we about to cross this 60K, man. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are just now tuned in to my channel. Hit that subscribe button. We about to cross 60,000. Be a part of history. Be a part of all that stuff, man. But I don't want to hold you guys too much longer, man. Hey, stay tuned later tonight. Just make a quick announcement for you guys. Cuffing Reasons. I believe it's episode 6 tonight for you guys. I'm just gonna part with this. It's I believe it's episode 6 tonight. Make sure you guys tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cuffing Reasons show. Tune in. We got a special guest tonight. We talking about for all you guys interested in dating and perspectives and things like that. Make sure you guys tune in. If you're interested in being on the Cuffing Reasons show, make sure you guys DM me on Instagram. Everything is in. I'll see all my toys, all my daughter's stuff here. Trying to keep everything keep it cordial, JR. Keep it cordial. Try to keep everything cool. But yeah, 8 p.m. If you're interested in being on the Cuffing Reasons show, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Link is in the description. If you can also email me at grwisdomunlimited if you're interested in being a guest on the Cuffing Reasons show. You're looking for a date, you're looking for love. I got you. Say less. This Thursday, I'm going to do the Chicken Wing and Communion podcast. I'm gonna do it out here. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. And we're gonna cover some contemporary topics like this. I see that even though this is Will Smith, this is a hot topic. I got a lot of people in the chat tonight, so hopefully we keep it funky like this. Seems like this is a good time as well. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Follow me on Instagram. If you don't already know, I'll follow you back. I'm not on that type of time where I'm just like, oh, I'm going to unfollow you the next day if you follow me. Nah, we don't do that over here. You know what I'm saying? We keep it G. You know what I'm saying? But if you unfollow me, I'm gonna unfollow your ass. Straight up like that. So anyway, man, purchase all my books and merch. If you want to book a one-on-one with yours truly, hit that link, man. I got you. You got a problem? You having an issue with your boyfriend, husband, anything like that? Hit me up. I'll let you know what's going on, man. I can help you out. And for you fellas, if your lady's cheating on you and all that, I can't really do nothing for you, but at least I can talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I can ease the pain, So with that being said, man, shout out to everybody, man. Yo, tune in tonight. It's 190 of y'all. I expect to see all 192 of y'all tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Cuffing Reasons episode 6. If I'm saying that wrong, if it's not episode 6, man, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure it's episode 6. You don't know what episode it is? No, I don't, man. Hey, we all have a breaking point. I'm just calling out. Usually I don't do this unless I get a super chat, but I've been, I'm feeling very very giving. We all have a breaking point, but I'm disappointed. I don't care. I'm disappointed. ICL. I may be slow, man. But let's focus on the positive regards. Us black people, focus on Chris and how you handle it. Very representative, sensitive topic all around. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna let you have that, Lena Scarlett. Single life. If you're looking for love, tune in tonight, man. Say less. I'm out of here, man. I'm tired of y'all looking at my beautiful face, man. So y'all dream about me tonight. And before y'all dream about me, tune in at 8 p.m., man. Catch y'all later. I'm out. Peace be upon you all. The mercy and blessings of the Almighty. Y'all have a good evening, man. Peace.